this award this year. Scott, you want to come up and introduce yourself and say a few words? Scott's from Ohio and has been pulling things together for years and years and years, and I enjoy it so much. You and your father, greatest respect in the world for your family.
Well, thanks a lot, Ashley. It's a pleasure to be here today. And first of all, I'd like to thank God for giving me a little bit of talent to be able to write and take pictures and do the thing that we like to do with auto racing, and for having the opportunity to race and then to write about my heroes. It's been a great thing. I'd like to thank the committee for this award. It's truly an honor, and I'm very, very humbled to be able to get an award for something that I love to do. And this is just a tremendous festival. I've really enjoyed the day today and all the work that everybody's put into it. It's just been a fabulous day, and I want to thank you and everybody involved with this, and hopefully we can have bigger and better festivals here in the future.
Thank you very much, Scott, and that is our plan, to make it bigger and better. All right, our next person that I'd like to honor, Randy Murphy, would you come on up here? I'll hold it for you while you know.
Yep. I'd like to thank everybody for being here. I just try to preserve the stock car racing from the past. Hope everybody gets to see pictures, photos, work a little bit with the Elkin Speedway, and with the history of it. Have everything covered for that speedway from the day it opened until last weekend. Well, I can tell you who's won every race up there. We have a wall of legends. Pete, Jimmy's also involved with here, and I, and several others. And we honor different drivers, promoters, owners, mechanics, everybody. We're just trying to keep the sport of racing stock cars from the past alive now. So I'll thank everybody for being here, and never thought of ever getting an award like this. I appreciate it.
Randy being very modest, we put a program together a couple years ago and put some history in there about Elkin Speedway. All I had to do was call him up, and the stuff was right in my hand, ready to go for the program. So, Randy, thank you for everything you do. And our next individual has kept the Morgantown history alive. He's talking about keeping it alive. That's our motto. The West Virginia Racing Heritage Festival, keeping history alive. Jimmy Murphy, your keeper. Yeah, Jimmy Murphy. I'm sorry. Well, you guys hang out so much together. Jimmy Henry, come on up here, and thank you very much for everything you do, keeping Morgantown alive, and that's very special to us.
I'm gonna cherish this one. You know, I'm always on the opposite side of this trophy deal, and it's kind of funny to even be recognized for something like this, because it's just something I love. And it actually started back in Morgantown Speedway. Morgantown Speedway closed in '78. In the final year, there was this new announcer at Morgantown Speedway, and he always knew what was going on. He knew all the car owners, the history of everything around him, who won what race, when, and where. And that's Pete Secret, and he's kind of the one that really instilled this love of history for me. So that's my inspiration. I know he's probably a little uncomfortable right now, but it is what it is, and that's the truth. And a lot of I don't like to point specific people out because we all play a little role in keeping this alive. But I tell you, nobody does more for the history than Randy Murphy. Randy has an incredible collection of over 30,000 pictures. And as he said before, we now have all of the history from Elkins Raceway from when it opened in '52 until last week. And he can tell you who won on what day. And there aren't too many racetracks that have that history available. And it's now I'm going to be long-winded. Can I have a minute? Yeah. All right. So yeah, and it's beautiful. This is there you go. Sit down. So you know, looking back and how we preserve the history, I think, and why it's important. I was really fortunate because you know, back in the late '70s, everybody's heroes at school were Terry Bradshaw, Lynn Swan, whoever. My heroes I got to hang out with every Saturday night, and they knew me by name. I mean, they took the time to really do that. I'm such a racing dork. When Morgantown Speedway closed in 1978 and '79, I was writing letters to race car drivers. Frank Lewis, Bood Lodge, L.J. Dennis, Bob Waring, Denny Chamberlain, and they wrote me back. And it was the craziest thing. And that had a big impact on me, and I'm sure that's part of the reason that I'm still coming to the races and love the history. I'm sure I'm doing it for me more than for any other reason, just because I love the history of the sport. And great guys like Pete Secret, I mean, in 1980 when he started announcing at Interstate, he knew so much, and I wanted to know that, I guess. And yeah, so here we are all these years later, old guys now, a little balder, a little fatter, but some really great memories. And racers, if there are any racers out there, don't forget to take the time for the fans. That is the future of the sport. And I can promise you, things like, okay, I'll be quick now, maybe. So Frank Lewis from Oakland, Maryland, in Morgantown Speedway, the pits were on the other side of the racetrack, but the payoff window was on the grandstand side. So after the races, everybody would come over and drink beer. I didn't. I was too young. And anyway, but Frank Lewis would let me sit in the race car on the back of the hauler to ride over in the payoff window side. Now that doesn't sound like a big deal. I remember it to this day. It really made a big impact. So make sure that we take the time for the younger generation. I love racing now. It's great, but it's, as old timers say, it's nothing like it used to be, because open trailers, you know, now everybody's in a hurry to load the car in the box and get home. And I get it, life is busy. But I think we really need to try to make that connection with the younger generation. And that's exactly what we're trying to do with the Morgantown Speedway reunions, and on a more consistent basis, the Elkins Raceway Wall of Legends. So it's a great honor to do this. I'd be lying if I said I was doing it for you all. I do it for myself because I love it and I like the memories. It's an honor for me, and I will cherish it. Thanks.
Well, you'll be on the trophy, the big trophy, which is not here as they're rebuilding it right now, but Pete's on there, Armentrout's on there, you're on there now, so there you go. Oh, you did not. That's what this is all about. All right, we've got some special awards here that I like to give out. I'd like to get all three of you guys together in one.
We got all these trophies. How do we know who won? Who's first place?
It's on the big trophy.
First place.
Thank you, guys. Frank Wilson, Senior, where are you at? Anybody see Frank Wilson out there? We need him up front here. Mickey Waters, are you around here somewhere? Come on over here, Mickey. If you guys see this man walking around, I guarantee you he's trying to be busy, trying to do something here at the racetrack. He has instrumentally done a lot of things for us, and every time I call him up, it's always, okay, what do you need and when do you need it? So I can't ask for anything better than that or anybody more special than Mickey Waters. I've known him since 1977, and he has been a big help here at this speedway in making things happen. Mickey, congratulations, and I thank you for everything you do. Frank Wilson. Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit about Frank while he's coming up here. Frank is another one that this racetrack has cherished. Many time winner here. He took the checkered flag on this racetrack many times. This stage is set in here because of Frank Wilson. And anytime we call him up, again, it's, all right, when and where do you need it done? And I couldn't ask for any more special person than him. And his mother was just, you talk about a terrific person. She definitely was. And Frank's following right in her footprints. There's no doubt about that. And we cherish him to death. And I would give my right arm to Frank if he needed it, because he's that special to us. And Frank, this award is for you, for all the things that you do for Pennsboro Speedway. And I know for a fact you're wearing that Pennsboro Speedway hat right now. If it weren't for you last year, there would have been a lot of things not done for that race. And when I saw you around driving the Jim Dunn car there on Saturday or Sunday for the big race, I brought tears to my eyes because, again, you're that special of an individual to me. Here you are. Cherish that, put it in your trophy room, and we appreciate everything you do.
Well, thank you. I was just a very little part of what they did last fall. I didn't do much, but I did a little bit.
Yeah, well, that little bit made it happen, and that's what it all takes. It takes all of us to do that little bit. So thank you very much. All right, I may have to go back here to this table to give these next two awards out. So you might have to swing around here a little bit so I don't have to make them come up.
We try to do something special for our special guests every year, and this is very special to me. Charlie Schwartz, thank you for finally coming to the West Virginia Racing Heritage Festival after me getting on my knees and begging for you for 10 years. We sure appreciate you. Well, and Jack, I'm so happy to see you here, and there you go. Thank you very much, Jack, for everything you've done. You've been very special to me my whole racing career, and you've always treated me well. And the same way with Charlie. These guys have treated me so well.
Have we got anything in these jugs?
No, they made me empty them. I had a good time, though.
Thank you very much. It's a pretty much an honor, you know. And you don't take the time to visit with the fans and the friends that we made through the years. And this is just a way for us to pay back. But we're here for us. It helps the fans, but we're doing it for our own benefit, I guarantee you.
Well, I thank you for coming, and if you guys don't get an autograph from these guys, you're missing an opportunity. And I can't wait to hear the stories here in just a little bit that are going to happen on this stage.
Jack, yeah.
Yeah, I believe that like I have a hole in the head. Oh, wait a minute, I do. Well, we're going to have the whole Schwartz family and Jack up on the stage here in a little bit. And it's going to be a very special. I know that I've seen some of the deal you guys did at Eldora, and I'm going to thank them. They autographed a nice shirt for us to take to Larry Moore next week, and I know these guys were good friends with Larry. And today it was stated that the walk bridge down here, we've got some beautiful pictures of Larry Moore welding on that bridge down there. And that bridge is going to be named the Larry Moore Crossover Bridge, so in honoring him. So we really appreciate it, and well, hell, we might name something after you here after a while. Well, thank you very much, and guys, take a small break, visit the concession stand here, and then we'll get started with their interviews up on stage.